our skills and using it to write equations of parallel or perpendicular lines. Now, we know, or should know, if not, this is going to be a review, that if the two lines are parallel, well, they have the same slope. And if two lines are perpendicular, the slopes of the two lines are negative reciprocals of each other, so that if you multiply the two slopes together, the product would be -1. Now let's see what we have here. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for a line parallel to y equals -3/4 x plus 3 that contains the point -3, 6. In other words, x is -3, y is 6. All right, so what have we got? Well, we want to write a line that's parallel. That means it's got the same slope. And there's the slope of the line that it's going to be parallel to, and it's got a slope of -3/4. If we were trying to write one that's perpendicular, the slope would be 4/3, positive 4/3, the negative reciprocal of -3/4. But since we got what we got, well, we go to our old friend, point slope, to end up at slope intercept. So let's see, we got y minus 6, that's y1 right there, equals -3/4, there's the slope, parallel, x minus -3, which of course then is going to be +3, those two negatives there together. All right, well, y minus 6, let's distribute the -3/4 to the x, which is going to give us -3/4 x. And -3/4 times +3, numerator times numerator, -3 times 3, is going to then give us -9/4. All right, now we're going to add 6 to both sides. But rather than just adding 6 to both sides, well, we are going to add 6, but we're going to put it in the form of where we've got a common denominator of this fourth. So let's go -3/4 x. Nothing's going to change with that. Minus 9/4. Well, +6 is the same as plus 24/4. 24 divided by 4 is 6. All right, well, now we got y equals -3/4 x. And -9/4 plus 24/4 then is a positive 15/4. Well, Shazam, there we are. We're in slope-intercept form for a line parallel to -3/4 x plus 4 that contains the point -3 and -6, and that equation is in slope-intercept form, y equals -3/4 x plus 15/4.